It's been a while since I've made one of these videos, but I wanted to share the process on how I made my stained glass monstera leaf. After I glue down my pattern, I then cut down the glass to a more manageable size to work with. Then using this little scoring tool that kind of looks like a mini pizza cutter, I score the glass and then I break it apart. For the smaller bits of glass that I can't break apart with my hands, I use these little things called nippers and I nip off those pieces. One question I get a lot is what do I do with all those scraps? And the answer is I hoard them. Next we go to the grinder and I grind down all the edges to make sure I have the exact shape I want. After grinding, I wash and dry each piece really well. That way we can go into our next step, which is copper foiling. This is sort of like a tape that has a copper front and the one that I'm using has a silver back. And in this step, we have to wrap every single piece of stained glass and we make sure that the edges are burnished really well. That way they don't lift as we start soldering. Now we can go into soldering. We have our flux paste, our solder, and our soldering iron. The first step is to brush on the flux, and this is what allows the solder to adhere to the copper foil. And this is one of the lengthy parts of the stained glass process, but it is so satisfying to start to see the piece come together. After you solder the front and the back of the piece, you also have to solder the edges. Last, I solder on the jump ring, and this is what allows us to hang our piece. And here it is. I love this stained glass so much. It is so pretty. And I just updated my online shop with a few of these monstera leaves. You can find that link in my bio. Bye!